Hey YouTube, welcome to another predictions video for the UFC Fight Night Saturday, April 16th, which is tonight. Apologize that I'm doing the video kind of late. I'll tell you that in a little bit. So our first fight of the night is Lizio Zaleski dos Santos versus Omari Akhmedov. I'm going with Omari Akhmedov because he said it's his son's birthday today and he's motivated to get the win. He's had a better career in the UFC, so I'm going with Akhmedov. Next is Alois Bamboshe versus Cesar Ferreira. I'm going with Alois Bamboshe. I know he's coming on in this fight short notice, but I still think he can defeat Cesar Ferreira with that 1-minute knockout over Daniel Sarafian, even though he lost his first UFC fight to Uriah Hall. Third is John Dodson versus Manny Gamburian. I'm going with John Dodson. He's coming off the loss to DJ, to Demetrius Johnson, lost him twice, but I think that he's going up to 135 because it's maybe his more natural weight class and probably a little bit better off up there. Then the next one is Randy Brown and Michael Graves kicking off the Fox prelims. I'm going with Randy Brown. He came into the UFC like I think he had some octagon jitters, but they don't really want to admit that they have them, but they probably really do. He didn't put on the best performance in my opinion, but I think he can put on a better performance in his next UFC fight against Graves, as he's probably a little bit more comfortable in the octagon. The next fight is Court McGee versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. I'm going with Santiago Ponzinibbio because he's had some pretty good performances in the UFC as well as Court McGee, but Ponzinibbio, yeah, he had a pretty good win over Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland's a pretty tough young guy, and Santiago got the win there. And by the way, Islam Makhachev just got removed from his fight against Drew Dober, so he got in trouble with drugs. Next is Betch Correa versus Raquel Pennington. I'm going with Betch Correa. She's motivated to be back. She's hungry to get the win. I think she was all smiles at the weigh-ins thing. She's ready to be back, and so yeah. In the featured bout, we got Beneil Dariush versus Michael Chiesa. I'm gonna go with Michael Chiesa. I know Beneil's been on a tear in the lightweight division, but Michael Chiesa gets the job done. He's pretty big for the lightweight division. Brian Stan said at the weigh-ins, he was like, how could Michael Chiesa make that weight? I actually wonder that too sometimes. He's a pretty big guy for the lightweight division. The kick off the Fox main card is Cub Swanson versus Hawker Diaz. I'm going with Cub Swanson. I know he's coming off a couple of losses to Frankie Edgar, I believe, and Max Holloway, but Max Holloway's his last loss, and it's been like a year, just about a year since he's been in the octagon. And I think he broke his jaw. And something disturbing that Brian Stan mentioned was he broke his hand 9 times. I couldn't imagine breaking my hand 9 times. I mean, wow. But I think Cub's ready to be back, and I think he'll get the win tonight. The next one is Khabib Nurmagomedov and Daryl Horcher. Of course, Tony Ferguson was injured, so he could not fight Khabib. I'm going with Daryl Horcher, and I don't really know who he is, but he's a huge underdog in this fight, so I think a win would be huge for Daryl tomorrow. Then I'm going with Rose Namajunas and Tecia Torres. I'm going with Tecia Torres. I think she might be the underdog, but hold on, let's see here. Yep, she's the underdog, so I think Tecia can take the win. She already beat Rose once, so I think she could beat her again. And then the main event, Glover Teixeira versus Rashad Evans. I'm going with Rashad Evans because of that little boy that he supported on UFC's Road to the Octagon. I think his name was Sean. He said he had a brain tumor and mentioned that he could just not wake up one day. So I'm going with Rashad Evans. I think he said that Glover picked him because he thinks his days are behind him, but I think Glover made a mistake as well. So I think Rashad's going to be back on the scene. All right, that's it for UFC Fight Night predictions today, which is Saturday, April 16th, Teixeira vs. Evans. Uploading this video a little late because I tried uploading a video 2 times on my iPad, which just didn't upload for some reason, but I think this time it'll work. Right. Catch you guys next time. Bye.